Magic players, welcome to a Pioneer League with Grixis Atraxa. So you might have seen a lot of Atraxa decks running around recently. The idea is you're choosing to play Atraxa, and you can do that with a variety of cards. Most commonly, you might see it with Neoform. Today we're going to do it with Transmogrify, which is a red card, and that means we get to do it in this Grixis control shell. So we get to play Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which is the best card in the format. We get to play cards like Thoutseize and Fatal Push. So once again, it's using this kind of Rakdos mid-range shell, except we're playing combo, basically. Because we're Grixis, we get to play cards like Kaito Shizuki, which is one of the better grindy cards of the format. It's one of the only 3-mana planeswalkers that says +1 draw a card. And there isn't much else to it, really. I think the reason why this kind of deck hasn't seen... It did win a couple of challenges, or no, it won one challenge. But the reason why this kind of deck hasn't seen as much success is because I think 3-color mana bases in Pioneer are inherently weaker. You take more damage, you get more tapped lands coming into play. But nevertheless, I think this deck has the potential to see some success. This is quite a rough shell, but I think you could tweak it. Right, let's jump into the games. Alright, welcome to round number 1. We are on the draw. Oh my god, look at that. Rolled a 4, 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 rolled a 3. Yeah, I am on the draw. I did have to think about that. I will keep this hand. We have 3 lands. One of them is a Blackcleave Cliffs. So we can Thoutseize or Fatal Push turn 1. This Atraxa is really awkward though. So this isn't a great hand. Once again though, I think you have to keep hands like this in Magic. So really we're going to need to draw like a Fable of the Mirror Breaker or something like that. So he goes turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Sorry, Elvish Mystic. Okay, reckon a Bank Bust is a good draw. I'm going to straight up Fatal Push this. Next turn I'll Thoutseize and play a tap land. Okay, we'll play the blue one. Alright, so let's Thoutseize him. Hopefully taking a 3... Okay, Reckless Stormseeker, I think we'll take that. So then he's left with 2 Acroan Wars and a Karplusan Forest. So we are against Gruul vehicles. Okay, there we go. That's a Lovestruck Beast. I think now we need to run out. Reckon a Bank Buster. I could Thoutseize and take away an Acroan War, but Acroan War doesn't really do a whole lot against us, not really. I mean, it does when we inevitably cheat out Atraxa. Maybe I do just have to play to get rid of it. I guess we may not get another chance to Thoutseize, so he's got 1 Acroan War. This turn, I guess he'll attack for 1 and puts the beast into play. We go to 15. So now he's got 1 unknown and the Acroan War. Fatal Push is reasonable. So I can play Bank Buster and draw a card with the other Bank Buster, take 6, or I can draw a card, push the token, and then he can't attack. So I might start by attempting to draw a card. Now I could find a 2-mana counterspell, like make disappear, or I could find another Fatal Push. So that's so difficult because one way I'm going to want to keep up double black, another way I'm going to want to keep up a single blue. I'm going to keep up double black. Sharp Typhoon. So I never said in the intro, but basically you can't play creatures because you're trying to cheat into play Atraxa with Transmogrify because that ramages through your deck. But we get around that by playing cards like Sharp Typhoon. Okay, so he's going to play another Okay, well we can't actually push any of the tokens now to stop him from attacking, so we're going to have to take that damage. Next turn we're going to have to look to push the Love-Struck Beast if we can. We'll need a way to trigger Revolt though. Shieldred's Edict, that's actually quite good. Because I can get him to sacrifice a non-token creature. I'll leave up the blue this time. To be honest, I'm kind of just guessing with that. I'm not sure which one I wanted to keep up. I guess I won't be drawing cards though this time. So, all right. If I draw a card, I can't find something that I can play because I've used my mana. I'm sure you knew what I meant. Alright, so he has 2 tokens in play. So we'll be taking 2 go to 7. I'm sure he'll play the other Love-Struck Beast. I'll try to draw a card with the Bank Buster again. Opponent goes straight to combat. He's got 2 unknowns in hand now. Okay, Love-Struck Beast. Alright, I will draw another card. Another Shark Typhoon. It's not what I wanted. Okay, tapped Stomping Ground. Okay, Shipwreck Marsh. That's quite reasonable. So, play a land. So I can draw a card, and I'll get a treasure, and I'll get a pilot creature token. So with the treasure, I can trigger a Revolt, and the pilot can block one of the tokens. Then I'd have 3 mana after that, so I can push and... Okay, I'm going to play my other Bank Buster. I'm going to do that by tapping that. Cool. So there you go. Okay, opponent goes straight to combat. Right, I will begin by drawing a card. I will tap this mana. Found a negate. Oh, he might be trying to play Obliterating Bolt mid-combat. But he's going to quickly work out he can't do that. The Gruul Vehicles list often play Obliterating Bolt. Might have something else though. Okay, Stomp. Stomp, that's fine. So now I will crew. The crew. Pilot's... No, he's got another one. Abrade. He has an Abrade. So I could negate the Abrade. Or I could even negate the Stump for that matter. If I negate Abrade, I can block a token. I take 6. I think that's too much. So I might let that resolve. And I'll push the beast. And I'll take 2. So Kenzen. That's not terrible. So I can hold up Sekenden and negate. And then the 2 tokens can block his 2 tokens. And then he still has that Crow and War in hand. So I might do that. And I need to maintain some kind of life total. In case he... well, I mean, he has Reckless Stormseekers. He has haste creatures, so... Right. Let's get 2 tokens. Let's take these 2 tokens off the table. Opponent plays Bone Crusher Giant. And an Elvish Mystic. Okay. Transmogrify. So now, I only have 6 mana. if I had 7 mana, I could Transmogrify. But I probably wouldn't want to even do that, to be honest. Because obviously he has a Crow and War, so I need to hold up negates for when I Transmogrify. So I think I'll pass the turn again. I've got this Shark Typhoon. I can trade that with the Bone Crusher if I want to. So I could go X is 3, trade it with Bone Crusher. I could go X is 2, block Mystic, take 4. That puts me in stomp range. I get to hold up negate if I do that. If he had stomp and the Crow and War, I would lose. I don't think I need to rush, so then if I went X's, if I went X's 3, he could have Embercleave. That would be a disaster. Right, I'm going to do X's 2. Another Transmogrify. And I'm going to block the Mystic. I'm going to take 4. Let's see what he does post-combat. A lot of Grixis is you get down to a really low life and you have to stabilize. Okay, land. So he's only got a Crow and War. So we'll negate that. I will attack with the Shark because I want to leave the Atraxa untapped because it's going to have to block and gain me life. So I'm going to need black mana. So we've got Fatal Push, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Can't even cast Thoutseize. I'll take it anyway. Discard it. I found a Storm-Carved Coast. So I'll take that. Okay, done. Right. It's a shame we don't have like a. I mean, there's only one negate in the deck, but it's a shame we don't have a counterspell anyway. Okay, we managed to win that one. Okay, sideboarding. So against vehicles, really most of our sideboard doesn't do anything, to be honest. I quite like Change the Equation. Quite like Extinction Events. I don't think I want Duress. Although Duress is a tricky one because I can snipe the vehicle, but also he may just have all creatures, which makes Duress useless. So that's a difficult one. I think big score is too slow. You saw how low we got. If we big scored at any point, we would have lost. So I'm going to cut that. Kaito Shizuki is a tricky one because obviously it phases out the turn it comes down, but see, it comes down, make a ninja, phase out, then you start getting cards. But we're under so much pressure. I think I think they might have to come out as well. So we have, this is 60. I don't mind this, I have to say. Yeah, I think we'll run with this. I like the 2 bank busters. I don't think I'd want 3. You kind of, bank buster, if you can get it down early, you can hold up removal, and then if you don't remove anything, tap it and draw a card. So now this hand is awkward. So they're on the play. We don't have Fatal Push. We have 2 taps lands. We have 2 tap lands. We have Dreadbore, and we have Fable. If we have 1 untapped land, this hand is quite good. But because we have 2 tap lands, it's looking very awkward. If they go Llanowar Elf into Reckless Stormseeker, we could be in trouble. But if we find an untapped land, we just Dreadbore something. Right, I'm going. I think it's too slow, but I'm going to keep. Problem with this deck is I could mulligan and then find 2 Atraxas, and then suddenly we're on 4 cards basically. So sometimes in Magic you have to play to try and get a bit lucky, and in this instance we're going to find an untapped land. That is not an untapped land. I'm going to lead on the Shipwreck Marsh. Den of the Bugbear, 3-drop. Well, as I called it, Llanowar Elf into Reckless Stormseeker. Okay, untapped land. That's a Steam Vent. We will take 2, but that is blue, not red. So blue, red, black, Dreadbore. There we go. Okay, so next turn we can Thoutseize, hold up, make disappear, or we can Fable. Taps 3. What's he going to play? Bone Crusher Giants. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Really, no other land. No other land. Okay. I'm playing Haunted Ridge. I can Thoutseize and hold up, make disappear. Does that really get me anywhere though, or does Fable actually get me somewhere? Because with Fable, I can Transmogrify down the track, but I would probably lose my token though. So I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to Thoutseize. This is quite risky because I'm going to take a lot of damage, but I think that's the reality of my situation. So I think I want to take the Lovestruck Beast because I can make disappear anything else. I can't make disappear a Heart's Desire token, so I'm going to do that and then pass. So we know he doesn't have removal. I mean, he has the Acroan Wall. Says that. Maybe I should have taken Acroan Wall, to be honest, because that's the most threatening card. Sword of Fortune Frontier, well, we'll counter that. All it takes is 1 removal spell for this Llanowar Elf, though. And then all of a sudden, Acroan Wall's not doing anything. Another Thoutseize. Well, now I'm going to play this Fable. So, Tapland. Oh no. I wonder if that was a mistake by me. I wonder if I should have Thoughtseized away a Acroan Wall. But, Sailor 3 mana. Lovestruck Beast. Found Mirex. So now I don't need to Transmogrify because I've got 2. And I don't need Bankbuster. So now we're in an awkward spot because he's got the 4 mana now. So now he can a Crow and War. So I'm going to have to Thoutseize that away. So what I can do is I can attack with the Shaman. Yeah, so if I attack with the Shaman, he'll block, I get a treasure, I can Thoutseize him, and I can Sekenzen and block. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. I think I've bungled the game. I think I should have Thoughtseized that Crone War before, because now I can Transmogrify, but he will just a Crone War Atraxa, and that doesn't stabilize me at all. So I think I've messed up. Yeah. Bugger. So what can I do to try and get out of this? I could play. I could play Mirex. I'm going to, if I don't Transmogrify it, I have to use Sekenzen to stay alive. Yeah, I'm going to play Stormcarved Coast, and I'm going to channel Sekenzen to stay alive. That's what I'm going to do. So I can keep the Shaman because I can block Bone Crusher and Lovestruck Beast with the Sekenzen. And then I can block the Elf with the Shaman. He's not even going to attack the Elf, he's going to play Chariot. So he's going to play Chariot, that's fine. Okay. Channel Sekenzen. Block. Block. Okay. Then Fable flips. We find Fatal Push. That helps. So now I can so I can attack with the Goblin Shaman. That makes me a treasure. He could block with a cat. He cruise Chariot. I can push the Chariot. And then I can Thoughtseize him because I'll have a total of 6 mana after I play Mirex. Take the Acroan Ward, Transmogrify, and get Atraxa. And is that enough? So I gain 7, go to 12. I block the biggest thing. I'll be pushing Lovestruck Beast or the Chariot. So I'll take. So Atraxa will block 4 power. So that means I'll take. Yeah, no, that's good. We're good. We're in good shape. Okay, let's attack. So attack. Ooh, I'm nervous. I'm shaking. I thought I'd lost this game. I thought I'd completely snuffed this game by Thoughtseizing away the Lovestruck Beast. Okay, he's going to block with a cat. He's going to block with 2 cats. That's fine. Can do that. So Mirex, we will Thoughtseize away Rowan War. So he's only got Reckless Stormseeker. Have I miscalculated? Oop. Have I miscalculated? Well. Get another fatal foe. Get extinction event. Shark Typhoon. Shipwreck Marsh. Take all of those, thank you. So I don't know, maths is hard. Maths is hard, as they say. No, that's not true. I just haven't bothered calculating. I did calculate, but Reckless Stormseeker changes that equation. So I get to trigger Revolt by sacrificing the treasure token. So okay, so he's going to play Reckless Stormseeker. I probably have to wait for him to go to attacks, because otherwise he gets to crew the chariots with whatever I kill. So okay, so he plays Stormseeker. So say he attacks with everything and leaves the chariots there. I block Lovestruck Beast. I push Stormseeker. I gain 7, go to 10, and I take 8 and go to 2. So I'm in good shape. I am alive, as they say. I am alive. No, you don't need to hear me sing. So sorry. Okay, Andy Scoops. Okay, round 1 is a win. Okay, welcome Magic players to rounds number 2. We are on the... We're on the draw. It's so hard to figure out if you're on the play or the draw sometimes, at a glance. Anyway, enough chit chat. We have Dreadball, we have Kaito Suzuki, we have Transmogrifiers, and we have 3 lands. So I think this is a keep. Blood Crypt tapped. We are against Rakdos midrange, almost certainly. So I think we've kept a reasonable hand to be up against Rakdos. The most important card here we have against them is Kaito Suzuki, because it just grinds. And this is the kind of matchup you need it for. So I'm going to run out Darkslick Shores. I'm going to play Darkslick Shores here because I want to feign a 2-mana counterspell. Grixis always plays Make Disappear. People know that. And I may have it. So he plays Bloodtithe Harvester. Okay, I'm going to run out this Kaito Suzuki. I don't want to Dreadbore a Harvester. I'm probably going to have to keep this Dreadbore in case he plays Shieldred. Now, the great thing about Kaito is I can neg 2, make a token, and he phases it away. So he can't attack him. How good is that? And then, so I'll take 3, and then next turn, well, I'll start drawing cards, and I'll be able to block the Harvester in the future with by cycling Shark Typhoon. If he taps out, I can even Transmogrify. So now, inevitably in this kind of matchup, they will kill your Atraxas, but that's okay because you're playing a grindy matchup. Atraxa draws you 4 cards, so a deck like Rakdos just really can't cope with that, to be honest. So he binned a Croxer with the blood token. I just realised my opponent's name is Chubby Amy. How is it? Surely that's against some kind of policy. That's so mean to Amy, honestly. I'm kidding. Anyway, he stunts my token. Okay, so I will tick up Kaito. I will ditch Blackleaf Cliffs. I'll play Haunted Ridge and say go, I think. So maybe I could have thought about red boring the Thoutseize harvester there. I kind of want to cycle this shark typhoon though. I might lose the shark, so it may prove to be a unwise decision. I'll of course lose Kaito as well, but I'm quite afraid of Shield Druid, so Shield Druid's Edict, okay. So now I'm going to make him sacrifice a non-token creature. I will play Watery Grave untapped. I'm going to add Gigantha to my hand. He could slam Shieldred here. If he does, that's fine. I'll Dreadbore it. He might just start running out these Bone Crusher Giants, though. Well, there you go. There you go. There is his. There's the Shieldred. This is why we kept the Dreadbore. Right, well, I'm going to have to Dreadbore that. We will do it with that mana. And we will Thoutseize him. Oh man, Fable, Trespasser, Bone Crusher, Dreadbore. So the only card he has that kills Gigantha is the Dreadbore. So it might have to be the Dreadbore. Yeah, I'm going to take Dreadbore. And then play the Darkslick Shores tapped. So next time I can play Gigantha. Hopefully Gigantha stabilizes the board for me. So he's going to play Fable. So he's going to be able to run out the Croxa the following turn. Blood Crypt. Right, let's play this Gigantha. It's going to stomp my face. The only card he has left actually is the Graveyard Trespasser. Which I should have left up black mana. I should have been bluffing Fatal Push. So he's going to discard Hive and Trespasser. So now he can flashback Croxa. Which he's going to do. So now I have a choice. I can bin Blood Crypt and take 3, go to 6. Or I can bin Transmogrify, get Thoughtseized, and lose my other Transmogrify. So neither are good choices. He hasn't Thoughtseized me yet. I'm gonna bin the Blood Crypt. Hopefully when I Transmogrify the Gigantha, I will... Okay, so he only has... He's going to attack. Now, why is he attacking? He's going to play Bone Crusher, so I'm going to block that. No, he's going to play... What? He has another... I thought he... Okay. Well, he did discard a Graveyard Trespasser, so he's drawn a Graveyard Trespasser. And puts me down to 5? What did he exile? Nope. Opponent wants to exile Dreadbore. Oh, there's no creatures in the graveyard. Okay, never mind. Never mind, everybody. Okay, let's tap that. Add Wooburg. Transmogrify. Okay, excellent. That is a lot of cards. So, I would like yep, I would like Fatal Push because we're going to have to Fatal Push Atraxa. I would like Fable, like Make Disappear. I would like Kaito, and I would like a Steam Vents. That's 5 cards. Oh, what have I done? I've selected 2 instants. I've selected Make Disappear and Fatal Push. Right, I will need the Fatal Push. So I get to draw 4 cards. That's neat. I will Fatal Push the Atraxa. That's black mana. I will. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can play Storm-Carved Coast. And Kaito. So I will. I will. Make a ninja. And then I'll play the Fable. Okay, and I think we're in good shape. So I guess I'm always skeptical when I see Gigantha on these lists, but let me tell you, actually, I think Gigantha is quite important in this deck for that reason. Without Gigantha, I wouldn't have had a card I could Transmogrify. And also, well, it ramped 2 mana. Look at how many spells I cast last turn. You know, that's insane. So, okay, so I would like to discard these 2 lands. I would like to attack. I'd like to draw a card. 3 lands. So really, to tell you the truth, I would like to have spells to play. So I'm going to Transmogrify again. So we've got go for the Fatal Push. I have triggered Revolt, so I'll take Push because I want to push the Reflection. I'll take Transmogrify in case I need to do it again. Fable, Storm-Carved Coast. I could consider taking Negate. Negate would then protect the Atraxa, and then I probably can't lose, actually. Maybe I should take Negate. Yeah, I should take Negate. What am I talking about? Okay, so if I take Negate, okay, done. Let's play the Storm-Carved Coast. Let's play Fable. Okay, do your worst, opponent. So really, it as you can see, it really is just all about controlling the game, then slamming a Atraxa and hoping it's good enough. And usually it is, because it is flying Vigilance, Lifelink, and Death Touch as well. And you do draw a lot of cards. So you draw all your controlling cards. Then hopefully they just can't do anything about it, because it blocks, it gains you 7, it attacks, it gains you 7. The vigilance on a card like that is just insane. It really is. Okay, so I would like to ditch 2 lands. like to Thoutseize you. Yep, I'll take that fatal push. I would like to attack with the Atraxa. And I would like to draw another card. Play Mirex. So I'll play 2 Bank Busters. And I'll say go. And he has this massive board, but he can't kill Atraxa. So what's he going to do? There we go. And he scoops. Okay. Sideboarding. So we're against Grixis. Grixis is very grindy. They could have some trouble dealing with Obnixilis. And of course, Bankbuster is quite reasonable in this kind of matchup too. So that's 3 cards. I don't mind big score in a matchup like this because I want to be able to cheat out Atraxa if I can. To be honest, I think all my cards are good. I could consider cutting Thoutseize. In Rakdos Mirrors, you often want to be cutting Thoutseize, but I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I think I still like it. It's still good to draw Thoutseize later. Maybe Obnixilis isn't even good, to be honest. That's probably more of a blue-white card. I think I'm just going to cut 1 Thoutseize and bring in the Bankbuster and call it a day. Because I think the first Thoutseize is going to be great. It's going to snipe a Fable. It's going to snipe a Shieldred. I don't really want more than 1 Thoutseize. Okay. I will keep this hand. He mulligans. I have 4 lands. I have a Fable. I have a Reckoner Bankbuster. This is good enough. Okay, tapped Haunted Ridge. Draw. Okay, I will play tapped Steam Vents. Light Step Pathway. Thoutseize. Okay, well, I guess I'm about to lose my Bankbuster or my Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Maybe he'll Thoutseize Bankbuster and then Thoutseize me again and take Fable. He doesn't. Oh, no, duress. I spoke too soon. Okay, so we're going to need to draw... Ah, there we go. Right on cue. So, in Pioneer, you may see a lot of decks like Rakdos playing Reckoner Bankbuster. For some reason, Reckoner Bankbuster is just really good with and against Rakdos decks. It's indescribable why, but that's I assure you that's the case. I'm going to discard Atraxa. Do with a creature. Okay. Make disappear, that's interesting. I'd really like to cast to make disappear, but I would also really like to add Gigantha to my hand. I'm going to play Stormcarved Coast, and I'm going to hold up the make disappear. If he ticks up, I'll ditch Isaac Land. Okay, well, he's discarding his last card, so I'm actually going to discard the make disappear now. Let's draw a card with the Bankbuster. Fatal Push. So now I'm going to channel Sekenzen. I'm going to start attacking this lily. I need red mana for that. I will ditch. Not sure what I'm going to ditch yet. Okay, I'll ditch the Stormcarved Coast. So now, ooh, Shark Typhoon. Fatal Push that. Attack Lily. Now, I could have actually cycled that then and attacked Lily with the Bank Buster, taking out Lily. But right now, he's about to discard a card. So, if I cycle it this... Oh, no, but I still... Never mind me, chat. I should have absolutely... I forgot that... I thought I was being clever by doing this in his turn for some reason. But that's a mistake. I should have cycled during my turn. Now I lose Kaito Shizuki. That was so silly. So I should have, with these 3 tokens, I could have crewed Bank Buster and then attacked Lily last turn. I even thought about it, and I didn't do it. So, okay, but you know we're still in really good shape. We're going to win this game. So let's attack Lily. Let's add Gigantha to my hand. And then draw a card with Bank Buster. I don't think Lily is good against the Grixis version of this deck, because we have cards like Bank Buster. The goal of Liliana is to reduce everyone's resources, so everyone has nothing to work with. But Reckoner Bank Buster, with Reckoner Bank Buster, you just draw cards through that, and it's a vehicle that can attack your Planeswalker. So. Okay, and right on cue we found Transmogrify, and that will seal the game. I want to keep black mana up though. Okay, so Red Boy, yes please. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Well, either or to be honest. Stormcarved Coast. Big score. Done. I'll play the Stormcarved Coast. And then I will say go. Well, I'll attack with the shark. Oh, my opponent scooped. Okay, that's 2-0. Magic players, welcome to round number 3. We're on the play, and we have quite a good hand here, I think. 2 Darkslick Shores, Thoutseize, Blood Crypt, Shark Typhoon, Fatal Push, and Make Disappear. Couldn't ask for a better hand, so we'll lead on Darkslick Shores, taking 0 damage from our fast land. Go straight into a Fatal Push. Okay, we're against Control. He has 5 lands, he has Commit Memory, and he has Wandering Emperor. I'm just going to take the Wandering Emperor now. Excuse me. So there's a whole lot of nothing at the moment, but frankly, so do we. Because we are stuck with these 2 Fatal Pushes. So I'm just going to play the Darkslick Shore again. I'm certain there's nothing in his deck I want to make disappear, but just in case. Life total doesn't matter as much in this matchup, so. Watery Grave. Let's see. I'm going to add Gigantha to my hand. I would like to make more than a 1/1 for Shark Typhoon, I think. And on turn 3, once again, there's nothing to make disappear. So, cycles the Irrigated Farmland. He's already played Hallowed Fountain. He's already played the Island. So he's got Commit Memory, Otawara, and Plains. Tapped Hall of Storm Giants. Okay, so I'm going to play the Watery Grave untapped and cycle the Shark Typhoon. Ideally, I'd like to find a land so I can play Fable and back it up with Make Disappear to counter any kind of absorb that he has. He may, of course, have Dovin's veto, but nevertheless, this is the way you've got to play. Okay, Cycle Shot Typhoon. Find steam vents. Okay. Kaito Shizuki, that's a good one. Okay, so let's attack with the shark. I'm going to lead with the Fable. I'm doing that because, so if it resolves, I want to get rid of these two fatal pushes. And if it doesn't, which it will because I have this, make disappear, so he's going to try and commit that. Okay. I want to add to the board. I want to get rid of these fatal pushes. Long term, Kaito is the better one to have on board. So there is an argument to playing Kaito there. But it's hard to say. Fable to me is also like a Planeswalker, frankly. That it just sits on the table, getting you value. So, I could actually consider keeping one of the pushes now, because he has his own shark, and I think I might do that by ditching this other land. So I found another land. So I'm glad I did that. Let's attack. Really, he's going to have to counter both Bankbuster and Kaito Suzuki here. He doesn't have a counter. Or chooses not to counter. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, well, we're going to draw a card. And oh, what's he doing now? So he's going to exile something. Okay, I found Mirex. That's going to phase out. I'll draw a card in his turn with Bankbuster. Memory Deluge. Okay, well, that resolves. I don't know how I feel about Commit's memory. Commit felt quite slow, if you ask me. Maybe these control experts come up with their 75 cards and they go, we need a card like Commit to deal with X and Y card in Z situation. So maybe they, I'm certain they know something I don't. But in this instance, Commit felt pretty slow. So he has 7 cards in hand. He's quite behind because I've got 4 different permanent types on the battlefield. I've got creature tokens, I've got an enchantment, I've got an artifact, and I've got a planeswalker. Strict Proctor. Whenever a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability to trigger, counts that ability on this controller plays 2. Well, that is going to resolve. Oh, he's playing. Really, I didn't know that. He's playing a Lotus Fields deck. That's so interesting. Well, I guess that trigger's already going to resolve. That's so interesting. Well, I'm going to have to fatal push that Strict Proctor then. No, that's not true. I should do that in my turn. Let's draw a card. Atraxa. Let's fatal push the Strict Proctor. Then we should play Mirex. Attempt to cast Gigantha. Gigantha resolves. Through. So, I guess I was quite afraid that if I hit Transmogrify, that my thing would get countered. My creature would get exiled. I really want to just pack in a lot of damage, to be honest, and that's why I'm doing it that way. And of course, I get to continue to draw cards, so we're going to do that. So he's going to need Supreme Verdict, or he's in trouble. He still has the Otawara. 4 unknown cards. I've not really played against this version of Blue-White Control very much, if I'm being honest. Okay, Farewell. Yeah, that's quite good. But I do get to keep my Planeswalker, because Farewell doesn't hit Planeswalkers. So that's important. Only has 3 mana available. Dreadbore. So I could make a token. Okay, I'm going to make a token with Kaito, and I'm going to transmogrify it. And then I'm going to try and make a token in his end step with Mirrex. And I'm going to beat him down with Mirrex tokens. It resolved. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Ooh, Thoutseize, negates. Yes, please. Swamp. Oh, I only get 3 cards. Okay, well, I'll take 3 cards. And I will Thoutseize you. Memory Deluge. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so he's got Otawara, Hallowed Fountain, and Iganjo. He has 2 Deluges in the grave. He's going to have to Otawara this Atraxa. So he does have an out. He will get to draw 1,000 cards, so it's not game over yet. There's the Otawara. Strict Proctor. Again. Hallowed Fountain. Last remaining card, Iganjo. So let's Dreadbore that. Using black mana. Let's make a token. Play Stormcarved Coast. Okay, I'm going to beat him down. I have to say I quite like Mirrex. I included Mirrex at the very last minute. I was thinking, you know, this is a 3-color deck. You can't play your colorless card that makes creature tokens. But actually, creature tokens are really important in this deck. In this kind of situation. That's fine. I want to negate Memory Deluge. Not Soul Partition. Storm, all of Storm Giants. Yeah, I forgot he had that. That's a problem. That's a problem. Oh dear. The Mirrex tokens can't block. Maybe I should have negated the Soul Partition. Fable of the Mirror Break. That gives me something to block the ball with, so that's quite good. Let's draw a card. Thoutseize. Well, that's not going to. Okay, let's play this Fable. Okay, so the Shaman will block the whole. There's nothing to Thoughtsies because his hand is Iganjo. Mirrex can create another token, and of course Kaito can create a token on my next turn, so we're going to race him. Okay, he activates Hall. Here he goes again. That, yeah, it's attacking or blocking creature. Well, I mean, it's going to die anyway, so. Castle Vantress. Let's make another might. Fable. So I would like to discard Thoughtsize because that is pointless in this situation. I would also like to discard an Atraxa because I've got 2. Let's play Haunted Ridge. Let's attack with the 2 mites. See, he only has a Ganjo still, so that's fine. He has nothing. I can actually tick up Kaito again then, to be honest. Because I can negate it. If he finds a removal spell for the Goblin Shaman, I can negate that, so yeah, let's do that. So Kenzan. Okay. Let's play the Fable and pass the turn. Need to make some more space there. Okay. So I think I'm winning. Let's see what he finds. So he's going to activate the Hall again by the looks of it. Activates Hall. I should channel Sekenzan. And he scoops. Okay, what am I meant to play against this deck? So obviously my removal was actually live against him because of Strict Proctor. And I don't think he can board those out because well, because they're an integral part to his game plan. Now he is blue-white, so I could be playing Rending Volleys instead of pushes, or Go for the Throat. Certainly Rending Volley is an upgrade from Go for the Throat. Fatal Push, of course, can get Hall of Storm Giants later in the game. He is playing a control deck, so Bank Buster will be reasonable here, as will Disputes, maybe. Duress. Some number of Disdainful Strokes. Now, normally I would cut my removal for those cards, but here I can't. So, don't know. I think I would like to take out Big Score. That gets countered, you know, of course I'm in trouble. The games go really long, so maybe I don't need to make Disappear. Although, yeah, I don't think I need to make Disappear, so I'll get rid of those. I think Disputes are upgrades. That means I've got 3 cards. Well, I probably don't need the Go for the Throats and the Dreadball. So, what about this? This is 60. Yeah, maybe I'll run with this. keep the 4 pushes. Do I want some number of Rending Volley? Well, I guess push does hit those Hall of Storm Giants, so I'm going to keep it at this. Rending Volley, if he brings in some stupid massive angel, Rending Volley won't hit that either. So I don't know. I'm guessing. I haven't played this matchup basically ever, so we'll see. This hand is slow, but I will keep. I can only really keep this hand because this is a control matchup. So Fatal Push. I will lead on Dark Selection. In fact, I'm going to play 3 fast lands and then a Stormcard Coast. So maybe he'll play Strict Proctor here. Chooses not to. I think I can see why this deck isn't popular. Yes, you get a neat little combo with Lotus Field and Strict Proctor. But the key advantage to playing a control deck is that you get to blank all of your opponent's removal. Excuse me. I'm going to run out Fable. I would prefer to have Kaito on the board turn. Alright, well. He's probably got another counterspell, but I'm going for it. You need to make them have it, as they say. It's countered. This is the downside of playing so many damn fast lands. I'm going to have played 5 in this game. Watery Grave. I'm going to play a tapped Blackcleave Cliffs. I'm going to add Gigantha to my hand. And I'm just going to play Massive Shark next turn. I really want that shark to be as big as it possibly can. He most certainly has removal for days. But ooh, Thoutseize. Okay, well I will Thoutseize then. If he counters, I'll play Gigantha. Okay, slipping a Gigantha under the counterspell shields. Don't know how because it's a 5 mana spell. What's he going to play? Supreme Verdict. That's fine. So, if he didn't play Supreme Verdict, I would have had a brilliant play on my, where I could have tapped Gigantha for Wooburg, and played Atraxa, and I top decked that gate. So I would have had an incredible turn. But alas, he had the Verdict. Let's cycle this Typhoon. Opponent may soul partition that. March of Otherworldly Light. Fair enough. I will draw a card. Bankbuster. I will play Bankbuster. Bankbuster resolves. And this is the way you have to play against control. You just have to. Sometimes you just can't be afraid. You really can't. You have to just play your spells. You have to see them go to the graveyard, and then you just grind them out. I think I'd actually like to negate that, quite frankly. I maybe shouldn't have drawn a card quite so quickly, but I think Bankbuster has the potential to win us the game if it stays on the battlefield. He may even just attack me with Hall of Storm Giants now. If he attacks me with Hall, we are in very good shape to Fairy. Okay. Maybe I should have kept the negate up. Ah, that's annoying. That's so annoying. They always finish on Teferi. Dang. Stormcarve Coast. Well, we're going to keep drawing cards as well then. I should play Darksix Shores, but alas. I was really hoping he was going to attack me with Hall of Storm Giants. So now, maybe I should have kept the negate for a Teferi. I'm increasingly becoming further and further behind. Lotus Field. He's going to sacrifice 2 lands for that. Okay, so I'm going to need to draw some cards that are good. Help. Teferi on 6 loyalty. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. I will activate Bankbuster now. Another Bankbuster. I'm going to cast Fable. I'm going to cast the other Bankbuster. He farewells me, he farewells me. He scries 2. Doing a quick Google of Fable. Yeah, so you can exile all artifacts, creatures, enchantments, graveyards. So you can't exile planes. 1 top, 1 bottom. Oh dear. Well, that, my friends, is almost certainly a farewell. I mean, it just has to be, surely. You wouldn't scry top. There's no way. There's no way. He's thinking for a long time about it though, so maybe he doesn't. He doesn't have farewell. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Okay. Well, I'd like to draw some cards. Thank you. Another Bankbuster. Okay, so Disdainful Stroke. I'd like to say Hasta la Vista to Darksix Shores and Fatal Push. Thank you very much. So now I can crew Bankbuster and attack Teferi. I am unable to crew Bankbuster without tapping multiple creatures. So I think I will lead on that. I can, of course, Fatal Push Hall of Storm Giants. Maybe I should have kept one. But I don't mind my position here. So he could... oh, he might go for it, actually. I think he's going for it. So that's 5, 6. So he can block with the Hall and still hold up Dovin's Vita. Although I can try to Fatal Push the Hall before he blocks, which would require him to tap. Oh, it's a shark. Okay. Maybe I should have kept my other Fatal Push. Oh no. Now I need them. Oh well. He gets to draw a card. He's holding up the other 2 mana. That goes to 1 loyalty. I'm going to slam Atraxa. So, white, green, blue, black. That leaves me with 3 mana available. I get to hold up Disdainful Stroke for his turn. I can find Thoutseize and Thoutseize in this turn and hold up Disdainful Stroke. There is no Thoutseize in that cards. So there is a Mystical Dispute though. I'll take Mystical Dispute. I'll take Sekenzen. Take Shark Typhoon. Kaito. I could even take Atraxa. How many cards is that? That's 5 cards. I would go up to 9 cards and have to discard 2 cards, so I'm going to not do that. I'm happy to go up to this and discard Blackleaf Cliffs. Opponent is thinking. Opponent cycles Irrigated Farmland. Ditch Blackleaf Cliffs, as I said. I think we have the tools to win now. Teferi draws a card. Scrying with Castle Vantress. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That means he has nothing in his hand right now. Two bottom. Taps Hallowed Fountain, and he's going to pass the turn. I'm going to choose to not draw a card with Bankbuster here. I'm going to channel Sekenzen. I'm going to crew the Bankbuster. Okay, so I really want Teferi to die, so I'm going to attack it with 2 tokens and the Shaman token to attack him with Atraxa and him with Bankbuster. Ah, and it dies. What wonderful news. I'm going to play Kaito. As I said before, Kaito doesn't get hit by farewell. So if he farewells me next turn, so 3, 6, disdainful strokes, absorb, mystical dispute. Yeah, okay, that's going to be countered. So if he farewells me and I disdainful stroke and I absorb him, so he absorbs me and I can mystical dispute his absorb. So that's why I've done that play. He is of course digging very deeply. That said, that may be an error because if I have Kaito up, that gives me some resiliency. You may only have one farewell. Okay, and we win. Okay. That's 3 wins, 3-0. Magic players, welcome back to round number 4. We're currently 3-0, and actually 6-0 in terms of individual games. So we're doing well so far. We have 3 lands, a Thoutseize, a Planeswalker, and some interaction. Look, this is a keep again. It's always awkward seeing a Atraxa in your opening hand because in this iteration of the deck we don't have Fire Prophecy. We can't just put it to the bottom of our deck. But you know, we can always loose it away with Kaito. So for now, this is a keep. Our opponent is thinking. They're thinking quite a lot. They have kept. So let's lead on Dark Six Shores and see what's going on. Okay, we're up against Rakdos once again. So Fatal Push and Power Word Kill. Don't need to worry about those. Fable, Shieldred, and Bone Crusher are the best cards. I'm more likely to be able to make disappear. Well, I think it's Fable. I think the best card's Fable. He's only got 2 lands, so let's take that away. Oh, excuse me. Where when you're playing so much, your voice gets croaky and anyway. So and enough yibba yabba. So Haunted Ridge tapped. I will play. I think I want to maintain as much life as possible, so I think I'm going to play a tapped Blood Crypt. I may regret it, but he's going to stomp my face. If he's going to stomp me, I won't make disappear that. He's certainly thinking about it. Plays Mutavault. Thoutseize. Well, maybe that was worth make disappearing. Because I want to play Kaito next turn. I think that's one of those moments where I thought I was being clever, but actually wasn't. Okay, leaves up the make disappear. I'm going to add Gigantha to my hand. I think I should have played Blackleaf Cliffs. Does he have another Fable? Bone Crush. Okay. Shark Typhoon. Alright, I'll just pass. Well, I still have that make disappear for the Shieldred now, I suppose. Misery's Shadow. Okay, that resolves. I will cycle Shark Typhoon. X is 1. Can't stomp that. And Fatal Push it. Okay, so I can't Transmogrify because he has Fatal Push and Power Word Kill. So I'm going to play tapped Blackleaf Cliffs. I can hold up, make disappear, and Fatal Push. I'm probably Fatal Pushing the Misery Shadow. See, I can't make disappear that because he will slam Shieldred. If he slams Shieldred, actually, I can Transmogrify. So if I cast Make Disappear, okay, he has a Fatal Push in his hand. You know what? I'm actually going to cast Make Disappear. Let's get rid of that. So he has Fatal Push and Shieldred. Oh, you drew a Swamp? Are you kidding me? Right, well now he can Fatal Push and attack with everything and play Shieldred. But I'll get to Fatal Push the Shieldred back. And I guess I'll play Gigantha, so Shipwreck Marsh. Don't mind if I do. So he can attack with Misery's Shadow and pay 5, make it 7 power. That would put me down to 1. But if he attacks with, see, I don't think he should have done that with Blood Crit because now he's going to, so if he attacks with Mutavault, there's 4 mana open, attacks with everything. Misery Shadow becomes a 6/6. Oh no, that's exact game. Never mind. That's unfortunate. I don't think I've played this game very well. I think I could have played this game better. So now I have to block that. Otherwise I'm dead. Maybe that needs to get Fatal Pushed. But then I'd be dead anyway because of Shieldred. So Fatal. Now I draw Fatal Push. Right. Well, we'll concede that one. I think I'll do what I did earlier. Cut a Thoutseize and bring in a Reckoner Bankbuster and call it a day. I thought I was going to win that. I do think I messed up by playing that land tapped on turn 2. I think I should have played the fast land. I would have made disappeared the Thoutseize, and I would have been able to run out Kaito Shizuki. I would have made a token. You might have stomped the token, or maybe I wouldn't have made a token because to take it out of stomp range. Maybe the game actually wouldn't have been too different because I wouldn't have been able to trade the Make Disappear with a removal spell later on. I don't know. Opponent thinking quite a bit. Okay, welcome to game number 2. I will keep this hand. We have lost tap lands. That's awkward. But we do have Reckon a Bankbuster. We do have Shark Typhoon. We do have Transmogrify. So I will keep. Opponent going to Thoutseize me. Opponent doesn't Thoutseize me. It's always a pleasant surprise. So he's going to play Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay, well, I will Thoutseize him. 2 Brain Crushers, Power Word Kill, Fatal Push, and Shieldred. I will take the Shieldred. And I will play my own Bankbuster. I don't think I can kill Shieldred, so that's why I'm doing that. Urborg into Bone Crusher. So I know 3 of his 4 cards in hand. I take 3. So I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Power Word, Kill, and Face Push. Well, I could try to bait him into tapping out, maybe. Maybe I have to do that. So if I... He has another Bone Crusher. So if I mean, he's got, my Shark will get face pushed either way. Maybe I have some big score here. We're in the big score. See if I can find some removal. That's not removal. I can make disappear the next Bone Crusher down though. Oh, he's going to discard Fatal Push. Okay. Atraxa. I have 6 mana. That's so unfortunate. He has 7 damage on board. He of course has Stomp in hand. I think I have to pass here. If I had one more land, Atraxa would have been good enough. I, of course, ditched the land with Steam Events. Stomps me. Well, I'm going to... That will get counted. So he has Power Word Kill. He has 4 lands. I can try to draw a card and find removal. I can... If I make a Shark, it gets Power Word killed. Maybe I have to go to 1. Let's draw a card. And tap land. Let's go to 1. I can play Atraxa on my turn. No, it's a Thoutseize. It's going to Thoutseize my Atraxa away. Okay, opponent does take the Atraxa with Thoutseize. Then he plays Blood Crypt untapped. Okay, so another Atraxa. Well, it's Atraxa or bust. green, blue, black. If we stabilize off the back of one Atraxa, I will be so happy. I'll be enormously happy. So, maybe Swamp, negate, Shark Typhoon. No, I don't want negates, that's silly. I want... Maybe I want Go for the Throat. Yeah, I want Go for the Throat. Swamp, Shark Typhoon, Go for the Throat, Dread Boar. Yeah, it's 4 cards. Okay. I've already played a land. Okay. Alright, opponents, do your worst. Come on, kill Atraxa, I dare you. Come on, I know you've got a power word kill. You can't kill it with power word. If he has power word kills, it tells me he doesn't have Go for the Throats. So I picked Go for the Throat because if he could top deck Shieldred. If he plays Shieldred, I can Go for the Throat it in my upkeep. I won't lose life. And then if it's, I just need to get one swing in with Atraxa, and I'll probably win this game. So I just need to fade one turn, basically. Oh, is he attacking? If he attacks, I'm blocking. I'm going to be blocking that Bone Crusher. Oh my god, he passes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright, well, it's time to attack with the Atraxa. Oh my god, it's a miracle. it's a true miracle. I ripped the Atraxa straight after he Thoughtseized the Atraxa. Right, we got to 8's life. Well, I think I start killing everything now, to be honest. And I'm going to start with Bone Crusher. I take 2, but that's fine. Opponent could be quietly swearing in the background. That's okay, I will accept. I don't know what I'll accept. I'm yibber yabbering. Okay, pass turn. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to go for the throat something. Or I'm going to hold up Go for the Throat and just draw a card. Maybe I'll cycle Shark Typhoon. If he kills a Atraxa, I can cycle Shark Typhoon. Okay, that's a win. We're going to go to game number 3. And I like this. No changes. I think we got very lucky there. We needed a miracle, and we were indeed blessed with a miracle. But that's magic. Okay, opponents will be on the play. Victor Squeechy. Gigantha as a companion. Okay, so we've got Negate, Transmogrify, Fable, and some lands. So I think I will keep. They will Thoughtseize. They will not Thoughtseize me. I have to leave on Shipwreck Marsh here if I want to be able to negate on turn 2. Which I would like to do so if he has a Fable. Blood Tithe Harvester. Blackcleave Cliffs. Play Fable. Don't play Fable. Okay, now I'm going to play my own Fable. I get to hold up this Go for the Throat. So I get to save the Go for the Throat for later. So if he slams Shieldred here, perfectly good place to play against a Fable. I can just go for the Throat in my upkeep. So he's got another Fable. Alright, so I definitely want to ditch Darksix Shores. And do you know what? I want to ditch Haunted Ridge too. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So now I'm going to Thoutseize him. Power Word Kill, Misery Shadow, Bone Crusher, Shieldred. That's so interesting. So the Shieldred's fine because I'm going to play Go for the Throat against that. I want to Transmogrify into an Atraxa. So the removal spells probably the most problematic. Bone Crusher Giant gives him some value. Of course, if I resolve Atraxa, then he can't Power Word Kill it. I'm going to take the Bone Crusher. I'm going to try and bait him into tapping out. It must be very tempting to just slam a Shieldred here, I have to say. Must be very tempting. Of course, if he attacks with the Shaman token, makes a treasure and plays a land, he will be able to hold open Fatal Push, but I don't know. He has... I know what half his cards are, so... Okay. He's really thinking about this. And so would I, frankly. I probably gave a bit of a signal that I did not take the Shieldred with Thoutseize. Opponent's still thinking. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat here. I'm shaking. Can I go 4-0? He discards Shieldred and Misery Shadow. Wow. Okay. So, well, I won't say no to that. Now, I guess this is the effect that the combo deck has. So maybe I just block. Maybe I just grind him out. I of course will have another token on my turn with Fable, or another creature. Sorry. So I'm just going to block. Stop him making more treasures. Grind him out. Untapped Blood Crypt. So we still know he's got that Power Word Kill. So he's got 2 unknowns. I'm going to discard Blood Crypt. I will keep Sekenzan. Thoutseize. And Fable flips. Well, Thoutseize is a great draw because if he only has one removal spell, he has to power word kill the reflection in response. Otherwise, I can go land Transmogrify. So I think he's going to stomp. I could go for the throat my own Kicky Jicky. That would get rid of his stomp. Sorry, that would get rid of his Bone Crusher. I wouldn't. But then he has to pay mana. Right. Stomp resolves. Shieldred and power word kill. Well, I'll take the power word kill. And leave you with Shieldred. Alright, let's keep the Sekenzen. Say go. Fable flips. Has one unknown card. Oh, he's going to do that now. Okay. Wait, he ditches Fable? Wow. He knows it's coming. He knows Transmogrify is coming. Alright, let's play the Sekenzen. Atraxa. Right, Bankbuster. Transmogrify. Oh, I only get 3 cards. To be honest, 3 cards is good enough. And then let's Fatal Push this Fable while we can. And we have an Atraxa on board, and he has no cards. Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, let's attack. So now I can make a massive shark. I'll win next turn, so I'll do that. He's going to Thoutseize, so I think now I will cycle sharks, I think. To make a really big shark. And then say he Thoughtseizes Transmogrify, say he kills Atraxa, so the shark will just win. Okay, we're 4-0. 4-0. Magic players, welcome back for round number 5 here on the draw, and we're starting with a mulligan. We have 2 Atraxas, we have 1 land. Okay, this hand is much better. So now we have to choose though. So they start on 7. We don't know what they're playing. We have a clear curve with Thoutseize, Bankbuster, Kaito Shizuki, so I'm going to send the negates back. We don't know what kind of deck they have. Negates could be completely useless. If they play humans, I'm not negating anything, so let's send that back. Forest. Okay, well now I wish I had the negate. That's okay. Shieldred's Edict, that's quite a good draw. So I'm going to Thoutseize him. So against Mono Green, 2 Wolf Willow Havens. Well, I guess I'm taking one of those. Lair of... Oh, he drew Lair. Yeah, okay. Well, he drew the Lair. Currently has no targets for Thoutseize in hand. I'm going to Edict him. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. I've accidentally hit the wrong option quite a few times with Shieldred's Edict actually, because you read each opponent sacrifices creature, but actually that's a creature token. So of course you don't hit anything. I've done that a couple of times. Opponent plays Nykthos. Now, what's the bet they drew a spell they can't cast? What's the bet they drew a land? I could play Kaito. Make a token. Or they drew Cavalier of Thorns though. Look, I get to play the Bankbuster anyway, so I'm going to Thoutseize him. See if I get reward. I did not get reward as another Nykthos. So he actually has the same hand. Alright. That was probably the final window to play a Thoutseize in. So there's a bit of shame, but also he has nothing in hand, so we'll see how that plays out. Plays Forest. May choose to just attack with the lair again, to be honest. Plays another Wolfwillow Haven, okay. So he's ramping all the way up. The Seiju, my Bankbuster. Okay. I hear you. Let's get a Watery Grave. Bring it in tapped. I am actually quite happy with that, to be honest. Let's play Kaito. Let's tick down Kaito. Play a tap land. And then Kaito phases out, and I'll commence drawing cards with him. Tap 6. I think that's lair. It is a lair. That's fine. I will take 5. Go to 8. Use my life total as a resource. He has Nykthos in hand. Okay. Dreadbore not doing me any favours. Let's play tapped Blood Crypt. That was probably not the most optimal way of doing it because now he knows I don't have a counterspell. But hey, Kaito's replaced himself. If he attacks it with lair, then so be it. It's going to come at me with lair, or the Kaito. It's going to come at the Kaito, leaving 1 mana open. So he might have a Llanowar Elf here. Does. Mirrex. I'm going to play Mirrex. There's no point in Dreadboring a Llanowar Elf, so I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to play Gigantha. I only have 1 Dreadbore in my list. If this was Go for the Throat, it would be considerably better right now. You drew a Forest. That's a 7/7. I'll block it with the Ninja. Fable. I'm going to play the Fable. I'm going to attack with the Gigantha. And I'm just going to block the lair with the Goblin Shaman. I'll discard 2 cards on my turn. I'm going to make a token with the Mirrex in case I find Transmogrify. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so Oath of Nissa. Find Cityscape Leveler. Oh, Jesus. Well, he'll be playing that this turn. So he'll get to destroy Gigantha if he wants to. Alternatively, he can destroy Fable. He's going to destroy Fable using a Power Stone. Let's make a token. Red ball that. So Goblin Shaman token is going to be on blocking duty. This has trample. Unearth gives haste off memory. Really should know this stuff. Don't mind me, just googling unearth. Yeah, that's right. So it comes back, has haste, and gets exiled. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield against haste, exile at the beginning of the next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield, unearth only as a sorcery. So, what I'm hearing is, I'm dead. Is what I'm hearing. Right. Let's play a land and attack with the might. That can't block. Plays Elvish Mystic. That's right, Devotion 6. Maybe he'll just attack with Lair. That would be nice. I guess he can do both. Well, I am very dead. Okay, game 2. Next card was Kaito Shizuki. Against Mono Green, we're going to need Extinction Events and Duress. And change the equation. We probably don't want the Bank Busters. Is that true, or do we want... Kaitos are fine. Not great. Maybe Bank Busters are better than Kaitos. Bank Busters aren't good into Khan. Maybe they're too grindy. You come down on turn 2 though. I won't necessarily be able to remove every creature he plays. I think Bank Busters are better than Bank Busters are better than Kaitos. I think Big Score is too slow. Maybe Shark Typhoon's too slow actually. Maybe I should be ditching Shark Typhoons. What if it was like this? I need to Stainful Strokes. That's silly. What if it was like this? Maybe ditch one, make disappear. Actually, maybe ditch both of them. Play 3 Bank Busters. Let's do this. I think Shark Typhoon's too slow. It's too grindy. They don't strike me as very good in this matchup. And we'll just play to control the board. Okay, game number 2. Okay, so we've got lands, we've got Fable, we've got a removal spell. Let's keep this. Let's lead on Shipwreck Marsh. So if he opens a Llanowar Elf, I'm just going to go for the throat that straight away. Elvish Mystic. Steam Vents. Go for the throat. Begone. Wolfwillow Haven. Okay, let's slam this Fable. Now we're going to have to think quite a bit about what we're going to ditch, because I actually might be able to hardcast an Atraxa in this matchup with the Shaman giving me tokens, and of course he can't remove it outside of Cityscape Leveler. So Chariot, that's so interesting. Well, I don't think we're hard casting Atraxa anymore, so I'm going to ditch Atraxa. I really want to play the lands this turn. I don't think I could do with a Thoutseize or a counterspell though. I don't even know if Shieldred's Edict is doing me any good now. Although if he crews the Chariot, I can Edict it. So there is that. Decisions. Maybe it's a Atraxa in the land. That's fine. So now if I attack with the Shaman, I make a treasure. He's incentivized to block. It's going to double block. That's fine. I will now play Bankbuster. I will play a tapped Darkslick Shores, and I will look to Edict something. So what's he going to do now? Lucranos. So I can make him sacrifice the Pelucranos here and now. Do I want to do that? He will make... No, to be honest, I think I want the Chariot gone. So, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. If he's smart, he could actually sacrifice the Lair of the Hive, if he so chose. Okay, he will sacrifice the Pelucranos. That's fine. Transmogrify, right on cue. Right on cue. Let's do that. Let's take Thoutseize. Mirex. Oh, but I could take Extinction Event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Devotion is 3. I'm going to take Thoutseize. Thoutseize, Mirex. Atraxa. Okay, so now I think we take Storm because he could storm into a Khan. I certainly don't want him storming into a Khan. So now he has Cavalier. I don't want him finding Cityscape Leveler at this stage. So he has one unknown in hand. And of course block the Atraxa. He would get to put Pelucranos on top. Or he would get to put Storm on top. It's a shame he had Cavalier and Storm. We have quite a complicated game here. Do you know what? Taking Atraxa actually might have been a bad idea because there's no more Atraxas in my deck. So I can't transmogrify into another one, for instance. But I guess my way out of this now is so obviously he can't deal with Atraxa unless he finds Khan. So if I attack, top Storm. Oh, tap 2. What's going on here? Seiju, okay. Well, I will get a Blood Crypt tapped. Basically, I need to find a counterspell. That's a duress. That's not a counterspell. I will attack. I think I have to start attacking anyway. He's not going to block. What? No way. Of course, as if you wouldn't block. No, you have to block. You have to block and try and put Storm on top, mate. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Not the green player. Let's draw a card. Kaito Shizuki. Let's play Fable. Well, I'm on 17 life now. That's looking much better. I get to draw some cards of Fable on my turn too. So he's going to... Oh, he's going to make a massive lair. He's not going to make a massive lair. He's going to flashback Storm. Right, fair enough. I understand now. That makes sense. I did miss the thing. My opponent was correct. So, Troll and Kiora. Okay, well, let's play another thing. Oh no. Now he can actually deal with Atraxa now too. He can actually deal with Atraxa. Presuming of course his list plays Transmogrify. You can deal with the Atraxa. He's thinking quite a bit though. Not every Sky Sovereign. I don't think my opponent's list has Atraxa in it. That's good news. He'll probably blow up the Shaman token. He can of course double block Atraxa now though. 3 damage to Atraxa. Maybe he wants to... okay, so he's going to attack with Chariots and Cavalier. Oh, he's just going to attack with Chariots. Well, to be honest... Am I blocking that? Am I blocking that? Might need the treasures, to be honest. I'm going to take 4. Right, here I'm going to ditch Duress and Kaito. Come on, action! Could have done with that last turn. Let's draw a card with Kaito. Action, Dreadbore. That's good. I'll ditch Steam Vents. So now maybe I just Dreadbore the Khan. I could Dreadbore Cavalier, attack Khan with Atraxa, and I can negate whatever he gets with Khan. So maybe I'll do that. He can get back. He can get back Pelukanov. Okay, so he will get back Pelukanov. And then I will attack Khan. I'll attack with the Shaman as well. I just want to make a treasure. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe it needs to be on blocking Juicy, but it's going to get shot down by Sky Silver and I. So unless he chooses to do that. So okay. Gain a ton of life. I'm going to add Gigantha to my hand. So, he's going to draw a card with Lucronots. Can flip it. Comes a 6/6. You might try to combo here. I still have the negate. I don't think he can combo though. Maybe he can combo. Cityscape leveler. Well, that's a problem. Maybe I had to tread border Khan. Oh no, we're not going to 5-0. This is a 4 and a 1. That is a dead Atraxa. Yeah, mono green, too good. I think mono green probably is quite good against this deck because you don't have the same kind of massive removal that Rakdos has, and you can't just reduce the game to nothing and then play Shieldred. You're kind of pinning on a hope that your Atraxa will live. All right. That's game. That's game. Well, we went 4-1, which is which frankly is a really good result. I think this deck has tremendous amounts of potential. You get to play all the best cards from Grixis. You get your Atraxa combo. You get to play your Sharks and your Fables, your Thoughtseizes and Fatal Pushes. I had a blast playing it. I really did. I'd sleeve it up again. If you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I haven't posted for a while, but I will continue to put videos up. And if you have any questions or comments, post in the comments below and I will get back to you. Alright, thank you for watching.